There are approximately 8 billion people in the world, but did anyone ever think that there could be someone who thinks differently from all of them? Someone who would change the perspective of technology in the world. This is not just a story. I'm talking about two genius-minded individuals who invented new ways to use technology and created a unique identity in this ever-changing world. They invented a technology that evolved with every passing moment and generation. These are none other than Wozniak and Steve Jobs from San Francisco, who started their journey from a garage, and today, the world knows and respects them by the name of their brand, Apple. But amid Apple's awesome adventure, shadows lurked within the heritage. Controversy marred his upward thrust to victory. Reports of exploitation, overwork, and inadequate wages broke Apple's photograph. Allegations of anti-competitive practices such as lawsuits and regulatory investigations cast doubt on the organization's ethical practices. Also, the darkish side of Steve Jobs' management, which has similarly tarnished Apple's recognition with allegations of unethical behavior and competitive methods. Stephen Gary Wozniak was born on August 11, 1950. He was also known as Woz, an American electrical engineer, programmer, philanthropist, and inventor. Steve and Woz were college dropouts widely recognized for their work and first personal computer invention between 1970 and 1980. The journey began in a small garage and created something that would change the world forever. Wozniak and Steve Jobs invented the first Apple computer in 1976 in the heart of Silicon Valley in South San Francisco. This is how Woz and Jobs built the Apple I, but it did not end there. After the successful launch of Apple I, Jobs and Wozniak could see their dreams coming true, so they decided to go for something bigger. They pushed themselves forward in innovation and excellence. They commit to designing a computer that truly gives the feel of luxury to its users, and with a mindset that their computer will be used by hobbyists at homes, businesses, and everywhere around the world. The dream came true at the launch of Apple II. Apple products captured the hearts and minds of its consumers with their colorful logo and the simplicity of Macintosh.
You've just seen some pictures of Macintosh. Now I'd like to show you Macintosh in person.
Apple products became synonymous with style and innovation. As Apple's success grew, individuals became more interested and curious about the company and its impact on their lives. Some people discovered things that were not satisfactory. For instance, workers had to work extended hours for little pay. Some people claim that Apple does not provide fair treatment. A report surfaced of individuals injuring themselves due to the working conditions at Apple. One primary concern revolved around the Apple Store, with individuals accusing Apple of showing favoritism and hindering competition for other app developers. Apple was under scrutiny for negative reasons. However, amid all the changes, one constant factor remains Apple's fans. They continue to have a strong affection for their computers, iPhones, iPads, and watches, and continued to make purchases. Apple consistently introduced innovations and exciting products. Despite facing some challenges, Apple continued to progress due to the support of its loyal fans. Apple has faced many legal issues and internal struggles along its journey, often overshadowing its successes. A dark story marked by Steve Jobs' controversial leadership unfolds between legal struggles and memories. Despite his newfound powers, Jobs' tenure at Apple was marred by allegations of forced labor use and unpredictable behavior. Reports of his authoritarianism and competitive management clouded the corporation's recognition. Additionally, there have been claims that Apple's closed machine restrained user alternatives and raised privacy and information protection concerns. While managing those criminal and ethically demanding situations, the organization's journey has been safe, highlighted with the aid of the challenges of navigating the ever-changing world of technology and innovation. Despite facing disagreements, Apple continued to lead in innovation. The company consistently pushed boundaries, revolutionizing the music industry with the iPod and transforming communication with the iPhone. As Apple entered new markets and explored various industries, it encountered fresh challenges and opportunities. Throughout it all, Apple remained steadfast in its core principles of innovation, quality, and design. In addition to its technological improvements, Apple additionally had a tremendous cultural effect. Its creations influenced how we work and talk and impacted famous lifestyle and society. From the well-known 1984 advert that first showcased the Macintosh to society to the cultural phenomenon of iPhone launch occasions, Apple evolved past a mere brand to embody a cultural sensation. Steve Jobs passed away in 2011.
Are able to report, unfortunately, that Apple is confirming that Steve Jobs has passed away after a battle with pancreatic cancer.
After him, Tim Cook took over and led Apple to a new era. However, his operational style was different from Jobs' visionary one, as it stressed on excellence of function and obligation towards society. At that time, he introduced the services section of Apple, which included iCloud, Apple Music, and lastly, Apple TV+. Furthermore, the organization made sure that customer privacy is not compromised by encouraging encryption while refusing government requests for data access. Despite some challenges encountered during this period, Cook's financial performance has been consistent over the years, with a focus on innovation and satisfied customers. Therefore, as Apple navigates an increasingly complex global landscape, Cook remains central in determining the company's future path. Looking back on Apple's positive journey, we are touched by its lasting impact. Starting with a small warehouse, Apple would eventually become a major player worldwide, demonstrating creativity and backbone. We are inspired to think of the courage of pioneers like Wozniak and Steve Jobs, who were not afraid to think out of the box now. Apple's determination to try led to unprecedented success, transforming the tech industry forever. But Apple's journey is far from over. Everyday boundaries are destroyed and more is imagined. Here's to Apple, a symbol of creativity and power,